Hello parade watchers and welcome to a new history video. Today we'll be looking at that pickled nose sweetie Olive Oyl, the girlfriend of the famous sailor Popeye, for her appearances as a giant balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. 1982 marked the parade debut of Olive Oyl, with King Features as her sponsor, and her design is, well, just generic. But she managed to be one of the tallest balloons in the parade's history, about 75 feet. Not to mention that she is the first female character in the realms of pulp culture to be a balloon in the parade's history. Not the first female character, as what NBC was telling you, but surely for a licensed character. Unfortunately, as of 2020, the 1982 parade is still a piece of lost media for the parade's history, so I can't show you the clip because I don't have it. But we do got the others, like 1983.
For example, Popeye and Friends out with a very famous lady. Sarah talked about her a little bit earlier. She is back for her second appearance in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Popeye's pickle nose sweetie is Olive Oyl. And as you may have remembered from last year, she made a little bit of history. She was the first lady balloon ever in one of these. Broke down the old male barrier. I guess it was about time, right? The lady had her way. No wonder she is 75 feet tall. Want to guess the correct glove size of this? How about hands that measure 8 feet? Well, Olive Oyl, the first lady balloon in this parade. A pleasure to have her back. She is furnished by King Features. Each year as we gather for this affair, we manage to talk about some of our favorites that we see from one year to the next. One of our real favorites is coming.
In 1984, the host of the parade, Brian Gumbel, gave Olympic gold medal winner Mary Lou Renton a chance to talk about the Olive Oyl balloon.
Joining me now is a young lady who you may have seen just a little bit earlier also, and I don't do I even have to introduce you these days? Huh?
Yes.
Good morning, Mary Lou Renton. How you doing? Happy
Good
Thanksgiving.
morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
You know, when you came by and visited us on the Today program, we're happy you did. Thank you very much. You told my pal, Jane Pauley, that you wanted to stand in front of the cameras for a living. You thought this was a nice way to do it?
I think I'd like to.
You really do? Nothing,
I really do.
Nothing about it scares you at all, huh?
No.
Good enough. I tell you what, I've been drinking coffee all this morning. I could use a break. You want to sit in and do a little thing?
I would love it.
Tell you what, let me unplug my IFB right here. This is my connection to the control booth. You take the host seat, please. Okay? Don't worry about the script, because we never read anything the writers say anyway. You've got a lady to introduce. I'll come back in about 5 minutes. It's all yours.
All right. Sure. And here she is, the first lady balloon ever to appear in Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's that pickle-nosed sweetie, Popeye's perfect playmate, Olive Oyl. That lady is 75 feet tall. And now that we're heading into the winter season, how would you like to buy her a fur coat? Sure would cost a lot of spinach. This is Olive Oyl's third appearance in the parade. Furnished this morning by King Features, she is definitely a giant addition to the attractions in this great parade. And now I'd like to introduce the star who rode on the showboat with us, Miss Florence Henderson. She's going to be taking over for me. Hello. Hi, Florence.
Hi, Mary Lou. I was just going to say, you look as comfortable on camera as you did on the vault. Okay, thanks.
In 1985, the balloon had some major complications with the wind and heavy rain of that year, so she ended up being removed from the parade. As for the parade's broadcast on NBC, when a balloon does not reach Herald Square, NBC shows either a test flight footage if it's the balloon's debut, or show a previous year when the balloon was at Herald Square. For Olive Oyl, the footage that was used for her was 1983.
Well, look at that lady. You all recognize Popeye's friend, Olive Oyl, from King Features. Olive, you're looking trim, as always.
And finally, in 1986, some additions were added to the balloon. In her left arm, she was carrying a bouquet of balloons, and on her right arm, she carries her baby Sweet Pea, which now makes this balloon 102 feet tall. But unfortunately, high winds did cause her left arm to tear apart, but luckily, she got the whole way through, and she would be retired after this parade.
that's the gal. And now here, furnished by King Features, is Popeye's favorite one and only lady, Olive Oyl. Ms. Oyl today is enjoying her 5th flight down Broadway. For all of Olive's fans, as well as you balloon experts who may remember from things from the past, you may notice some new things have been added to the ladies' act. First, there's a multicolored bouquet of balloons she's holding in her left arm, and that adds to her total height, by the way. She now reaches 102 feet into the air. And also cradled in her right arm and dressed in white cap and yellow baby bunting is Sweet Pea. Of course, you know what he's going to have for Thanksgiving dinner? Why, spinach, naturally. Popeye isn't going to fill him up with ice cream and pumpkin pie and stuff like that. Sweet Pea, by the way, is a pretty big baby himself, measuring 30 feet from top to tootsies. Also celebrating a festival of missing arms today. She's going to be fine. Don't you worry. Lucky she's not holding him in that arm.
So in total, Olive Oyl has made a total of 5 appearances, and she would make an outside event at Washington, D.C. for the 1983 Easter egg roll. But if there's one thing she has done, is that she would lead in other female licensed characters to join her in the ranks as being giant balloons in the parade's history.